So pre-senior year, well, freshman year, I knew Sharisa the first week of school. Actually, the first week of school, because we were put into a group project, and my first impression of her was that I thought she was going to be far from my best friend. I did not think I was gonna like her at all. I thought she had an attitude. She had the stank face. I did not think we was gonna be buddies at all, and I was totally wrong, because not only is she one of my best friends, we were in a relationship together, we grew together, we've become intimate, and she is like my left-hand person. She's just amazing. I know I can come to her and talk to her about anything, and that's just all you can ask for in a friend. Kiana, I didn't really have an impression of Kiana. I didn't really get to know Kiana until like sophomore year. Freshman year, I noticed her talent though, because we were in the talent show together and she sung her face off. So I was like, well, that's talent right there. So that made it easier for me to introduce myself to her. And sophomore year, we became closer as friends. Michaela, I had known Michaela freshman year, but we were kind of casual about it, cordial about it. We weren't like friends. I knew her through passing, so we talk occasionally. So I didn't really think anything of the three of us being as close as we are, me, Michaela, and Kiana. But sophomore year, either Michaela or Kiana started a group chat with the other one and myself, and we just became closer, sharing memes, talking, laughing, joking, the whole 9 mile. And the end of sophomore year, we were in Spanish together, so that made us, get closer, because we were together more, and we just sat together at lunch, and we just became friends. We became good friends. And over the summer after sophomore year, me and Sharisa got into a relationship, and Kiana, Michaela, and I got super close as friends. So that brought me and the three of them a lot closer together. Junior year was the closest we've ever been, simply because of how far we've come. So, I mean, I did not think that they were going to be my closest friends, my best friends, I just kind of thought, oh, they would be, good friends, When I got to high school, I kind of envisioned something different for me. I thought I was just going, because in middle school, I hung with a bad crowd, so I just thought it would carry on. But I'm glad I found those three ladies, because they're my support system, and I'm theirs, and we've become very close, and we have an unbreakable bond now, and that's all you could really ask for as far as friends. And I'm glad I got to meet them and got to be great friends with them, and I hope that we continue to be great friends throughout adulthood and just kind of share our lives with each other.
Look at you thinking you grown, born in May and whatnot. You ain't got nothing on this March baby. Hey Christopher, Crease, as I call you on Instagram. It's like CREES, Crease. Point in time at districts where I felt as though in MKC it was more M and K, C, and then not all of us together, because we're supposed to be a unit. Unity, togetherness. And so I really took the opportunity to really try and get to know you better. And I'm pretty sure you remember, but after that, I really felt like I got to understand you better and really, really accept you. I already accepted you. Don't think that I didn't, but really accept you way more than I had before. And then, like, we won at districts. That was like awesome. And then, you know, you fast forward a little bit, some things happen, and I ain't like your ass. LOL. It's the first video I cussed in again, and I've recorded these twice, but I never did this timeline. Something happened, I ain't like you, you know, but MKC is MKC forever. And then you fast forward a little bit right here, and we was friends again, but then some other BS happened. Wait, there's like a whole timeline before that timeline. Okay, so we gotta go back. I forgot. Cause like, remember it was almost the end of MKC and it was your fault? It was in another video, but I don't remember what you did. I don't remember what you did. Okay, so here you did something. Your video is going to be a longest video, and I'm getting to a point. I don't know the point yet, but I'm getting to it. So here you did something, and we weren't friends anymore. And then we're going to fast forward to like here, and we were at districts, and I got to know you better, and everything was great. And Kiana had on that face mask, and she was looking like straight in the peephole, and you was like, ugh, I really wish I got that on camera. And then we won at districts, which was really great. Like, Kendall woke me up at 3 in the morning to freaking tell me that we broke, and I was like, I don't care right now, I'm trying to sleep. And then and then fast forward to like here when you did something else. You know what you did, and we ain't like you. And we was just trying to live our life in theater class, and we was peeping and falling back, Kiana. Don't feel bad. It's fair game now. Don't feel bad. Okay, and then we fast forward here, and we were friends again, and fast forward here when we weren't friends again. And then fast forward here, and we're now in a really great place. The moral of this story is, we love you, B. We ain't never gonna stop loving you, B. Because all in all, you're a really great person, and you're a really great friend, and you're always there for us. And I mean us as a whole, all of us. And you don't ask for much either. And I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. And I can't wait to live and grow with you, even though for some reason people that shall remain nameless are against us, the MKC apartment that I was hoping for. Okay, Chris, my homeboy, I have half siblings. I have 2 brothers and a sister, but I'm not really close with my brother, and I talk to my half sister every once in a while. And so, Chris, I would have to say like you're the closest thing to like a brother I have. And I'm really grateful for that because I've always wanted to have a brother. I didn't care younger or older, but you have really been that for me.
What is that? Die Hard movie? And why are you in such a rush anyways?
I'm supposed to be meeting a friend down the lobby. I was already running late.
Next, we have Chris Kane. What I like most about him... It's going to take a while because I don't like Chris Kane. No, I also like his humor, but I also like how... I mean, honestly, I hope that I don't sound so repetitive, like with what I like most about my friends, but I also love how protective he is over his friends. And I like that if any of us has a problem, that he would really be a person to go to the extreme lengths to make sure that our problem gets solved. Even though he won't admit it, he'll still end up doing it because he loves us, because we're his only friends. And I also like how he makes food and brings it to us to eat. And I also like how he buys food for us. Even when we come for his life all the time, I still like how underneath that rough center, there's a soft and fluffy person underneath, I guess. Like a jelly bean. He's like a jelly bean. That's what I like about Chris. He's like a jelly bean.
So.
Oh, you was really taking that. Oh.
No, it's a picture too.
Okay.
I'm part of the video.
Yeah, her face. She knows what are you okay?
Last but not least is Chris. My relationship with him is sometimes a roller coaster because we're basically like the same person. We're both very stubborn, and that doesn't do much good sometimes. But other than that, times with us are just like paradise. You never want to leave. You never want it to be over. It's like a vacation to somewhere that you always wanted to go to. It's like kind of like that. I met him freshman year, and ever since then I knew somehow, some way he was going to be a part of my life in some type of way. If I would have guessed dating him, that thought crossed my mind a couple times, but I was like, maybe not. But obviously it happened. And ever since July, I haven't regretted a moment with him yet. Because in July, I shot my shot and I scored. I didn't miss nor rebound. I shot my shot and I scored. And with Chris, I'm happy. There's no other word I'm just happy. Chris is that type of person where he will be there for you, but please be prepared for the bluntness of him. Be prepared, because he will not care. He's stubborn. Yes, he is that. But he's also caring. Very caring once you get to actually know him, and he trusts you enough to tell you things that basically people shouldn't know. And I've done the same with him. Because he know things that Kiana and Michaela don't know. And that's some things that my best friend do know. And I told him basically everything that I could tell him. And he probably told me the same amount too. But he's very talented, very creative, shows a lot of leadership skills. He does that. He's that type of person you want around when you're feeling sad. And he's that type of person that you don't ever want to go away. And with him, I don't ever want him to go away. And he will always be a part of my life somehow, some way. And no matter what happens, I will basically I will always, love him. And, sometimes people can't get enough of that.
See, I'm gonna do this shit to you. When you walk away from me, I'm gonna jump my big ass all up on your little back. That's what break her back.
Shut the fuck up, bud. Beat me, try it. Beat me.
10 minutes.
Yeah, so